What's up, Notjust developers? Welcome back to another live stream. First of all, Merry Christmas, and I hope you're having a wonderful time during this Christmas season. Today is the last stream from our daily streams during this December, and today is going to be a short stream where I'd like to recap everything that we did during December, and I would like to make sure that everything is clear about the next steps you have to do for Not Just Hack. So just as a recap, Not Just Hack was the online hackathon that we organized for indie mobile developers. It's still happening. The hackathon was started on December 1st and it's ending in a couple of days at the end of the month on December 31st. This is the main hackathon phase where in order to participate, you have to build an application and launch it to the market, either to App Store or to Play Store. Now, you have to submit the application by the 31st December, and in fact, we extended the deadline for submissions. I'm going to talk about that in a second. And we have amazing prizes prepared for the best projects that will win this hackathon. So for the first place, you have a chance to win a MacBook Pro M4, the second place a Mac Mini M4, and the next 5 projects will get $250 each. All the information and more information about the hackathon itself you can find at notjusthack.com. And while you're there, make sure to sign up so that you're going to receive important information that we're going to send in the next couple of weeks. The important information to get out of this video is that the submission form is already open. And the submission form is, you have to fill in the submission form in order to submit your project so that we will judge it and if you want to have a chance to win some of these prizes. So in terms of deadlines, the hackathon ends on December 31st. So after this moment, no more development is allowed. No more new features are allowed. However, we're extending the deadline to submit your application until January 14th, just because we know that it's not that easy to get your first application on the market. A lot of applications go through a lot of rejections on the store. I have the same issues and it takes time. So in order to give everyone the chance to fix those issues to get the application approved on the store, we decided to give 2 more weeks. So during January 1st to January 14th, you are allowed to do small fixes and fixes required by App Store to get or Play Store to get the app approved so that it's going to be public. We're going to close the submission form on January 14th at the end of the day in UTC time zone. So make sure you submit your application as soon as possible, as soon as you have it publicly available on App Store or Play Store. To do that, all you have to do is go to notjusthack.com, and here there is a big button, submit your application. Press that button and you're going to have the submission form that you have to fill in. That, I think, is the most important information that I wanted you to know. The deadlines are important. Make sure to stick to them because, we're going to close the submissions on that date. Hello, Vladimir. Hello, Daniel. Happy Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hackathon. Let's go. All right. So, because this is the last day, I was thinking what should I do in the last day? Should I code or not? And I decided that it's already Christmas season and it's quite hard to get back to coding. And today I'm just wanted to wrap up, to look back at what we managed to do during this month. Because during this month, during this December, my master plan was to build and launch 4 applications in 4 weeks and document everything in daily streams. So, what's the status of the applications? First of all, the first application that we have built, I took a little bit of a different approach. I started doing more keyword research in order to find opportunities that I might rank high for the applications that I'm going to build. That's how I got to the first application that we have built. Where is it? It should be somewhere here. And the first application that we built was targeting the keywords invoice maker, invoice generator. This is actually an idea that you guys suggested me in the live chat, and that's how we started the first app. The application was already public on the store. This is the only one that I managed to get it approved. The others I didn't have time to finish to fix those issues, but I'm gonna do that in the next following days. So through this tool Astro, I already can see that it started ranking for some of the keywords. For example, for easy invoices in the top 100 apps. It's still very far from some meaningful places, but it's a beginning. So I'm very happy to see that. Like for some lower keywords, it's also tracking like even better. But what I want to target this invoice generator and get it into the top, at least top 30. We already started getting ratings for this application, which is quite important for ranking high. So if you're interested, if you're a person who is generating invoices, you can check it out by searching, I think it's called Invo 365. And this is the full name. Now, the second application that we have built was the language learning application. And the language learning application is trying to target the keywords like English grammar, and learn English grammar. And here is the application. This is the title, Learn English Grammar. It's still rejected. I have to make sure like what's the issues and go ahead and fix them. Probably about the screenshots. Yeah, something like that. Shouldn't be very hard to fix those issues. The third application was the interestingly weird application, AI Girlfriend. And based on the keywords, that was actually a very good keyword with some potential here in terms of popularity and not that difficult. And this is the application that we got on the market. Here are some screenshots. This is what we got. We have an AI agent that is doing all the conversation. So yeah, pretty happy with how it turned out. Again, this has some submission issues. I'm gonna have to go ahead and I need to add a way to delete an account. And this was the third application. The fourth one is not yet on the market. The fourth one we built this week, and the fourth one was a money management application. I wanted to do something in that market as well, inside like budget planner, money manager. Building this application, like I always naturally come towards this idea because it's something that I would need and I would use personally, but it's quite difficult to build a money manager application because there are so many things related to money and how we manage them, and it was complicated to find like some ways to do it. Like it's not like straightforward A to B. So I'm still going to think like how to improve this, what we currently have. So that is my plan. Yeah, this is the money manager application that we have. We have ability to track our income sources and to track our budgets here. So guys, if you have any questions, now is the time. Let me know if you have some questions. If not, let's see. Vladimir is saying, I already got some feedback from users. Can we, after 31st, work on a different bench without releasing the app? That will not break the hackathon rules. That's a very good point, and the answer is yes. And to be super clear, I know that most of you guys would love to continue working on the application and adding new features. And what I recommend you do is create a new branch, work there, add new features there, but don't release them yet. don't release until we go ahead and review your entry on the market. After that is done, which is going to be by the end of January, you're going to have a new branch with new features ready to be deployed. So after we're going to probably send you an email or announce it on social medias when the voting is going to be finished. Because the submissions are until 14th. After that, we need a couple of weeks to review all the submissions, depending on how many applications will be submitted. So we need some time to review the version of application that was built during December. And we're going to check the version on the store, and we're going to compare it with the source code on Git and make sure that no additional features were added after 31st December. So if you want to work on something new, create a separate branch and work there, and leave a main branch for us to review. That's hopefully that's clear. Or maybe Vladimir, can't wait to see your application. Vadim, what were the top 2 challenges while developing 4 apps in 4 weeks? Top 2 challenges. Doing this live, maybe, because you have to be in a way prepared, and it's additional stress. But it was fun because it allowed me, sometimes I got new ideas. And it's not every day you are fully energized. So some days we are low, some days we are high, and I had to go through all of this live. And the other one is probably UX, I would say, as always thinking how to provide a better user experience, how to provide a better, in terms of, the usage, making it easy to use the application, making it clear to use the application. Trey Life is saying, I went through 10 rejections with my app. Expo updates for the Winbo. I just messaged the reviewer telling them I pushed an update fixing their complaint, and they review my submission. I didn't know that was an acceptable way to do it. I always thought that you have to actually build a new one and send a new build. But if that works, that's amazing. And did you finally pass the submission, the review? Ripon is saying, I got $20 sell in my app first 4 days. Now impression is very low. I did not understand why it's happened. Amazing. So you've got revenue. You implemented a paywall. Oh my God, that's probably the best success story. Make sure to specify that when you submit your application to the hackathon. Let me give you the URL once again so that everyone knows where to submit the application. The Notjust Hack website is this one, and in the header there is a big button, submit your application. Trail live, nice, live on both stores, amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. We already have some submissions, and I'm happy to see that we have early submissions as well. Ripon, so how did it happen? Tell us more. You have a paywall, how much you charge, how many sales that was? Was it one sale or more? Do you know the person? That's impressive. Here is my app that I built for the hackathon. If you're pasting a URL, YouTube is not allowing that, so it's deleting the URL. So try to add a space or something like that to trick YouTube not to look like a URL. I don't know. Had a question about Android. Where is it? Let me do it like this. Had a question about Android. If you know on individual account, do I need to add testers before we submit for closed testing? On Android, you have to have your application in testing for 2 weeks and to test it with 20 users. So I highly encourage you to help each other. Go on our Discord channel, you'll find the link in the description, and help each other test your application. Having like these 20 testers. What would you tell people who didn't have time to build an app for this hackathon? I think we all have the same amount of time. It's about priorities. And hackathon usually are short, like very short events, like 48 hours to 72 hours. And during my first hackathon, I built and launched an application in 48 hours. Without a lot of sleep, of course, but yeah. So having 1 month, I think it's very well possible to build a proof of concept, like an MVP, something valuable. It doesn't have to be like a full-blown Facebook clone or something like that, but it can be an application that provides value. So it's about prioritizing it right and just focusing and building. Focus on what matters most and not giving so much attention to things that are not that important. I just need to record the video. Let's go. Amazing. Just put the name of the application here. Yeah, put the name of the app here. We can look for some. Interesting. We'll try to build something this weekend. Yeah, that's true. Like there is still time to build because there is time to build something until 31st December. So build something until 31st December. And after that, you stop building and you can focus on submitting the application and having it published on App Store and Play Store. One important rule is that the application should be public, not for test flight, not for closed testing. It should be publicly available. I'll probably ask some people to help me with testing on Android today. Yeah, go ahead, submit it on Discord and help each other. And for others who are also participating, guys, please do help each other. Take advantage of being a community here, because if you will do this alone outside of a hackathon, is going to be much harder to get like these 20 people. Now you are more people that are in the same journey, so help each other. Hello, Livan, how are you doing? I forgot my app has Superbase Edge function. Do we need to share that project with you too, except the app project? Simply do Superbase pull, so it just pulls everything in your project. Something similar to like what I have for my previous application. So if I do, let's say, AI girlfriend, here I have a Superbase, which has like the code for my functions, the code for this, and so on. Should have somewhere with tables as well. I don't see where. Where is the beans is the application? I saw your submission, right? I saw it. Congrats everyone, interesting to see what everyone built. We are going to probably create a list of all projects and share with everyone. So if you're interested what ours built, like we're going to gather this list of applications somewhere on a blog post or on our website. Do we need to monetize before submission, or should we include the business plan on the submission? We didn't have any rules about monetization, so it's very up to you. Like the only requirement from us was to have an app built and published during December. That was the rules. Monetization would be nice. We would love to see it, because if you go to our website, to the notjust.dev, if you're going to look at the judging criteria, one of the criteria is the business viability. So one of the questions here that we're going to ask and rate based on is there potential for monetization or adoption? So if you can prove us that you actually already made money, that's going to be some points here. But we understand that not everyone had the time to monetize it. So we're gonna subjectively, based on our own experience, try to rate if there is potential for that niche, for that application for monetization. So if I can prove it, like, that's good. If not, we're going to try to guess it. I pushed up yesterday. Do I need to publish it on Play Store too, or App Store will be good? Only one is required. So either on Play Store or on App Store. That depends on you. Problem is I created a separate repository for the Superbase project. I'll give you permission for that repository too on GitHub. Perfect. Yeah, sounds good. All right, guys. So is it clear, everyone, what are the next steps? If yes, I think we can wrap up our hackathon streams. There is still a couple of days for you to build and finish the last features of your application, and then there will be 2 weeks to fix all the issues with getting your application approved on App Store or on Play Store. I cannot wait to start reviewing and seeing what you guys have built during this hackathon. I'm really happy with seeing a lot of activity, seeing a lot of projects on Twitter. I see that you guys are tagging me. Like, yeah, that's a success for this hackathon so far. Ripon is asking, where I touch the payment that I receive? You can just, put a screenshot or something like that in the submission or mention it. Okay, so I think that is it's a wrap up for our Notjust Hack live streams. I wish you good luck with the last steps, with the last implementations, and I'm already repeating myself, but I cannot wait to see what you guys have built. All right, so happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope you had an amazing 2024, and I wish you're gonna have an even better 2025. And I will see you already next year with new content, with new events, with new tutorials, because we have a lot of things prepared for 2025. Anyway, have a nice holidays and good luck with